Nightburn. And with my faithful little minion, Dr. Creepy, behind the camera. Let the show begin.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Nightburn's Creepy Tales. I hope you've enjoyed our new addition to our staff. My little new creepy, Dr. Holmes. Now, today is our very special and very creepy Halloween special. Now, for all of those who've been tuning in, I do thank you. For all of our new subscribers, welcome to Nightbur's Creepy Tales. As you know, this is the channel for creepy stories, mythos, mythology, and anything that goes bumper. Tonight's little story is a very special night, holding this whole entire time. It's the story of the Wendigo. Now, for those who are familiar with the Wendigo, I don't need to explain what it is. Those who are not, the Wendigo is a Native American legend up in the Canadian area. It's a cannibalistic beast that was once human. It has an insatiable hunger for flesh. A few ways to become the Wendigo include killing your own family, feasting on human flesh, and being a very weak person. Now, legend states you can never truly kill a Wendigo. Those who kill it become it. So the cycle is never. Now, mind you, my little creepers, the reason for the long hiatus and this particularly special night on Halloween, we've decided to take a trip west 2 weeks to go to Canada ourselves and learn about this creepy tale in person. Now, let's begin. This was 2 weeks ago with me and Dr. Smith, or Dr. Creepy. We went up to Toronto, Canada, to visit with a couple of my mates. Now, mind you, I don't like traveling or anything like that. If anything, I am well versed and well traveled. But this is by far one of the creepiest tales I've ever yet. We were up there for a vacation because we've done 5 or 6 videos now, if I'm correct. So we needed a break. Well, my buddy's up there. I'm not going to say any names because I would not be able to come back and shoot me out of this. This is supposed to remain, basically. Well, we get up there. Perfect day. Probably about 45, 50 degrees. Perfect weather. Well, we're all hanging around a campfire. My buddies are telling me different creepy tales in the native language, or the natives themselves. Well, one particular one I've heard of, the Wendigo. Now, I have never seen a Wendigo myself. And from what I've heard, I don't know too. Now, picture this. 20, 30 years ago, my eldest buddy, who was about 35 at this time, told me that his grandfather and his great-grandfather have naturally been a cannibal most of their lives. He was telling us a story that his dad had told him several times, and had several warnings never to go out in the woods around wintertime. Well, he was out camping with his buddies, his father and him. You know, beautiful, perfect summer nights. They said, well, probably mid-May, early June. So, really nice weather for camping. Well, they picked an area that was probably about, I would say, 2 hours outside of Toronto, going east. plenty. Well, the particular area they had chosen was an old Indian tribal burial ground at the time. And it's still used to the tribe today. Now, he didn't say what tribe it was, so please forgive me for not knowing. Well, they were out there, middle of the night, drinking beers. As far as I know, it could be the water. Because those Canadians don't have any beer. Well, they're sitting, drinking, having fun. Barbecuing, I guess you would say. Or how they like to put that barbecue. It's in Australia. Well, it's approaching midnight. Everybody's pretty wasted. Especially my buddy's dad. He's 5 sheets. Now, this particular area, his grandfather had told him to stay away from because many window signs had been seen there. Well, approaching midnight, everybody started to see it. It's about that time. My buddy's father goes to his tent, everybody else goes to theirs. Well, fast forward a couple hours later, 2, 3, maybe 4 o'clock. Everyone in the campsite is woken up by this horrible scream. So horrid, so loud, that they didn't know if it was a bear or what it was. Whatever it was, it was very good. Well, my buddy's father was passed out, didn't hear it all, but his friends were out, I guess, had gotten sorted up to the surroundings. Well, his best friend at the time ran up to his tent. Shaky, hey, wake up, you can hear me. My buddy's father was still rocking all the had. Just turn out some, go back to bed. It's probably a little while. Could be a coyote or something. Well, his best friend at the time kept shaking him, saying, "This ain't no coyote, get up." Well, my buddy's father walked outside the stairs. Well, stood there for a couple of minutes listening. No sounds were coming around. He looked at his friends and said, "I don't know what shit y'all pulled, but this ain't funny. I'm going back to bed." It's about the time that he started to enter his tent, or the sounds basically spoke up again. This horrible screeching sound. Well, it's about this little moment that my friend's dad kind of realized, okay, this ain't no coyote, ain't no wolf, ain't no bear he's ever heard. Because he's been out in the Canadian wilderness most of his life. So he's familiar with all these different types of sounds. So it's nothing he's ever heard of. Or since. Now mind you, my buddy's father was always kind of supernatural. Always thought stories. Well, it's about this time that one of his friends, probably about 19 screams from the western part of Kansas, which he described later on as a creature that looked like an 8-foot tall skeleton. And very tight skin on it. It looked like something you would see from a walking. Just scary. With looked like to be a face of a deer's head. Skeleton, of course. Which most depictions you would see of the window has the same features. Long arms, disproportionate body, skin that's extremely tight around the area. A pretty close creature. Well, she's free. which I really can't blame myself, because, you know, what she was describing was gibberish, at least. She didn't make a lick of sense from what was being told. Well, it's about this time where the sounds become more and more intense after this little sight. It didn't just sound like it was coming from one direction, but all around. For those who are not familiar with the Wendigo legend, the Wendigo can be anywhere, any place, anytime, including multiple directions at once. Once the Wendigo has its sights set on its prey, it's very hard to get away from it. Now, the Wendigo is not known for being a creature of summer, so this is a bit unusual, because since they're creatures of winter. Now, as I was explaining, the sounds started becoming more and more frequent, louder in some areas, further than others. Now, it's about this time everybody had started freaking out, all of them still being a wee bit hazed because of the amount of alcohol they had drank. They don't know if somebody was playing a prank on them, or was it the wrong person. Well, my friend's father remembered the stories of his father about the Wendigo. Of course, he still didn't believe it. He dismissed it at the first thought. Well, mind you, things got eerily quiet after about the continuous 10, maybe 20 minutes of continuously howling and growling and yelling that was going around him. It's about this time where everything goes eerily silent. You can't even hear the birds in the background. Because around this time of year, things like owls and other little creatures can be heard. But as far as they could hear, there was not a sound, not a creature stirring. Now, mind you, this is quite peculiar, being in the dead of the forest. You can hear all the creatures around. Kind of like what we have right now, all the crickets. And the birds chirping. Apparently the train going. Well, the area was dead silent, so they knew something was wrong. Either there is a good-sized predator, or someone is lurking in the shadows. But being as messed up as they were, they didn't take heed of the warnings. Whiteness usually is the calm before the storm. Well, about, I'd say, 20 minutes of silence. The noises started again. And this time, not just one saw the creature, but everyone from different directions. An impossibility, if you ask me. That how can a creature be in every direction at once? So the little girl who told the story of what she had saw was looking a whole lot less bullshit. Now, my friend's father started to remember, or shall we say, stopped discrediting the stories that his father had told him about the Wendigo. The crypts and the crocs, branches breaking, howling, screaming. Got to the point where these friends decided to hurry back to their car. Now, it's true that they had parked quite a bit away. About a mile, maybe a mile and a half from the nearest road. So they weren't too close to the to the campsite. They made a V-line straight to the cars, running at full speed. Around this time, hearing from behind them the creaks, the crops, the growls, the very definition of horror. Unfortunately, my friend's father wasn't so lucky. During the motion of running, he tripped and fell. Now, mind you, the creature that had been plaguing them apparently found its target. During the whole entire time that this creature was basically face to face with my friend's father, he said that was the most horrible thing he had ever seen. He described the eyes as soulless, the smell horrid of decay, matter, and rotting flesh. Now, mind you, this creature was tearing the living hell out of him with its claws. Now, it is true that unfortunately his father passed before I got to meet him, so I wasn't able to verify this part. According to my buddy, his father had scars all over his front from this creature. I wish I could have seen it. Well, it's about this time where his friends had stopped and noticed that he wasn't there, ran back to get him, and noticed this creature on top of him. They started grabbing whatever they could, sticks, stones, and anything they could to deter this creature. Now, mind you, a Wendigo is not known for giving up his prey very easily. But apparently they made enough noise, ruckus, and whatnot to make this creature back off. Long enough for my father's friend to get up and run towards his friends, bleeding, agonizingly in pain, flesh hanging off the very wounds he had received. Well, it's about this time where they looked at the creature who just, with its soulless, peerless eyes at the group, they realized two things. One, if they don't escape, they'll become his next meal or hers. Two, they better run like the Dickens. Run fast, run far, don't look back. Now, it's true that they got to their cars, because they weren't too far from it, where my friend's father had tripped. They were able to load my friend's father fairly quickly into the car. Now, mind you, while keeping a sight on the creature, who kept disappearing and reappearing in different parts of the forest. Now my friend's father and his friends were running. Not so many others that I've heard the story about so far. But I hope you enjoyed our Halloween special. Stay tuned, like, subscribe if you want to hear more from us. This is Nightburn with my buddy Dr. Creepy. We'll see you in the next creepy video, my little creeplings. Have a horribly creepy night.